There's the key. And then we need the key here. I need this and this. To my successor, the Vendelin parish priest. The sanctity of confession is a sacred vow. So these revelations are the results of much searching, and reflection. One day in March 1938, Rudolf Wahlberg knocked at my door. I was a young priest then, and was overawed by the dominant personality of the town's most important figure. I remember it was raining that day, and beneath his dripping hair, Monsieur Wahlberg's face was the very expression of external pain itself. Through through gritted teeth, his eyes swimming with grief, he announced that his son Hans had just died. He wanted me to come immediately to bless the body. I entered the dark drawing room at the family home. Hans' coffin was set in the middle, sealed shut. Monsieur Wahlberg explained to me that he wanted no one to see the body of his son. Hans' badly mangled corpse had been discovered at the bottom of a precipice. It was presumed that he had slipped and fallen badly. Despite his 18 years of age, the young Wahlberg did not have all his falsities. I believed him. I led the funeral and officiated the mass and burial. We buried Hans Wahlberg with all the dignity and solemnity befitting such a tragedy. Life indeed hangs by a thread, and I would have surely forgotten. Excuse me. Life indeed hangs by a thread, and I would have solely forgotten this episode. Only several years later, after her father's death, Anna Warburg had an accident at the factory and nearly died. Such a close call with death seems to awake in her a need to confess. What I heard that day would haunt my dreams thereafter. She told me that the body of her younger brother, Hans, was not was not at rest in the family tomb for the simple reason that he was still alive. I had blessed and sanctified, an empty coffin, and I had assisted and sanctioned a masquerade staged by Rudolf Wahlberg himself to exercise the built hatred he felt for his son. His son had left, and he felt betrayed. A man who preferred to believe and make others believe his son was dead. rather than accept this truth, had shamefully deceived me. What kind of priest was I? And what kind of priest would I become? A merciful Father alone will be my judge. It is my duty to inform you that one of your flock is still unaccounted for. I leave this terrible secret in your hands to do with what you will. Leon Bonnard, priest. My goodness. What is this? Because these were punch cards, not whatever this is. There was a red one in here. Blue, or actually purple. Green. And blue. And then you would go to the elevator where I put the cogs in.
Doesn't look like that works. 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 Doesn't look like that works.
One. Yeah, you didn't have to do that in the original. That's weird. Interesting. Guess there's nothing else. Okay. Didn't hurt to check. Okay, so I need another key. Oh, wait. I got the key. I forgot. I got the key. Oh, interesting. So we're already down the stairs. Because there were stairs that you went down in the original. Interesting. Hans. Mountain fall kills the local figure. The Wahlberg family was struck by a tragedy yesterday. Rudolf Wahlberg discovered the lifeless body of his son, Hans, at the bottom of a precipice. Loose rocks and poor visibility occasioned by the morning mist were probably the cause of the young man's fall. This is a theory put forward by the family as there were no witnesses. Hans had just turned 18 years of age. 8 years ago, he suffered a similar serious accident from which he never fully recovered the full use of his mental facilities. Despite living almost as a recluse, he was still a well-known figure as the future of Wahlberg manufacturing lay in his hands. We at the Berlin Gazette wish to extend our deepest sympathy to his family and express our sincere condolences to Rudolf Wahlberg and his daughter, Anna, who today becomes the sole inheritor of the automaton factory. Okay, now we can go to the factory. Okay, so there's the station. That's also the station. Okay, so there's two ways to get to the station. Interesting. Oh, wait. This isn't to the station. Sorry, give me just a second.